else do you see?
There's like bluish, greenish grass on the outside of the building.
Yes. And you're in the middle of this place?
Yeah.
And if you take a look at your feet, what do you see?
I see my skin is blue.
Are you wearing anything?
I have like a golden
Yes.
kind of corset type of thing, and gold and black. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
Try your best.
Like gold and black. And
So this is some type of like a uniform or just regular clothes?
I'm not sure.
All right. So if you stick out your hands, what do you see? How many? Do you have 2 arms?
I have
3 arms?
each have,
And you have 2 legs?
yes, 2.
I don't know what your face looks like.
I have like yellowish kind of eyes. And
You have big eyes?
yeah, really big eyes. And like a dragon-like pupil.
Okay. Do you have nose and mouth?
I have like a dragon's leg kind of thing.
What is that?
My face is kind of like in the shape of a dragon.
Your feet.
My face.
Oh, your face. I see. And you have hair?
Dark blue hair.
And do you feel you're male or female?
I'm not sure.
Right. And do you feel you're young or?
Young.
And do you know your age? Yes. And so you stand up like a human?
Yeah.
And do you have a tail?
I have like a scaly dragon-like tail.
And if you look around, do you see other beings are like you?
Red. I'm blue.
So why everyone has a little bit different color? Is that the way it is?
Yeah.
So, do you have a name? Octavia?
Yeah.
That sounds like female, or you're not sure? I see. Okay. And so, what is the name of this planet? You can see the letters in your mind, one by one.
I'm not sure.
All right. That is okay. And so, do you know that how far is from this planet to Earth? Have you heard of Earth?
I've heard of it.
Is Earth far away?
It's very far away. Some people are.
Yeah.
Some of us are trying to visit Earth.
Yeah. Okay. So why they like to go to Earth? For what reason?
To study the civilization.
Oh. And so they use a ship to go there?
Yeah.
And do you know how long it will take for them to get there?
22,000 years.
22,000 years. And so when you say years, this is the year that we use on Earth? Oh, I see. How long do you live?
Quite long. About
Yeah.
around 100,000.
100,000?
100,000 to 200,000 Earth years.
Light years.
Earth years.
Earth years, okay. And what do you do on this planet? What do people do?
Study other civilizations.
So, does that mean that you don't have civilization?
Ours isn't fully constructed.
Oh. So it's a new planet? Who created this planet?
I'm not sure.
So, when you say other buildings, what does it look like?
It's like a white stone, kind of like.
So, what this building is for?
There for people to live in.
And how many people do you have on this planet?
I'm not sure.
And so there are many buildings like that, or not that many?
There's thousands.
They all kind of look like each other?
Yeah. Some of them are different colors.
But this one is white?
Yeah.
And how, so on Earth we use elevator. So how to get to the top of the building?
The buildings are quite short, so we don't use them.
I see. And where do you live? In this building?
I'm visiting this building to get some information over here. And I've been studying. But I'm going back to my building, which is a blue building. I'm trying to figure out what civilization is like on Earth.
Ah, so this building is like a school or library?
Library.
Ah, I see. So you study on your own or with someone else?
Some people have helped me along the way.
Uh-huh. So what did you learn about the civilization of Earth?
I've learned that human beings are strongly controlled by money, and the idea of having a currency system has jealousy and hatred, and has caused many people to become corrupt, morally corrupt.
Morally corrupt. You can do to help with this?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
So the things that you studied, is this something only happens on Earth or happens on other places, other planets?
We've studied Earth, but we're also studying other planets of different, some of them are different textures, different colors, different life forms. One of them is.
I see. So what do you, what's going on? So what is the system on your planet? The social system, economic system? Do people work?
People work and we all get the same things of everything.
So there's no difference. There's nobody's richer than others. Do you use money?
Not really.
So how can you get things if you need anything?
They're provided to us through our work.
Well, so the work you do is to study other planets' civilization?
That's my personal work, but other people are teachers, doctors, engineers, things like that.
And do you have a government?
We work under one being.
Who is this being?
I can only describe her.
Please do.
She's wise and has wings.
So she doesn't look like you and others?
She looks similar to us, but she is the only one of us who has wings.
What she uses the wings for?
To better get around and to check on everyone's.
So what do you call her?
We don't have a name for her. We don't speak of her.
How do you communicate with each other?
Verbally.
How do you say hi?
I'm trying to remember.
Just use your knowing.
Through our hair.
That's the word?
Our hair.
Oh, through your hair. How do you do that?
We're able to move our hair in any way and change its colors. Allows us to change into different colors that tell each other different things.
So different color will have different meanings?
Yeah.
So you don't use words?
We use words sometimes. Only the really wise ones use words.
But you usually don't use words?
I use some words.
And any words you can just try to pronounce them?
Othello.
Othello?
Othello.
Othello? What does that mean?
Trying to remember. It's a way to communicate a great loss or a great hunger.
Great loss or great hunger?
Yeah.
And so, do you have parents?
I was separated from them when I was born, just as all of us are.
Why?
They don't want us to get attached to anyone.
So, do you still keep in touch with them sometimes?
Yeah.
And do you remember them?
I remember my father was red and my mother was green.
So as soon as you were born, then you will be detached from them?
We're taken and put into an area with a bunch of other kids from that year, and we're then nurtured and grown.
You're nurtured by whom?
By the red ones.
So the different color means different responsibilities, different occupation?
It can.
So when you look at the the person's color, you understand?
Yeah.
And once again, let's see if you can remember the name of this planet. So now, I want you to tell me what made Mars so? What made you come to Earth eventually?
Interest in what was how civilization worked, and an interest in helping the civilization grow.
And so, when you made that decision, do you need to talk to anyone?
No.
So you can just go?
Anyone can just leave, but they're scared to.
But there's what?
But they're scared to.
Why they're scared?
Because our civilization provides us with everything that we need, and when we leave, we can't go back and get the things that we need anymore.
So why you are not afraid?
Because I'm dedicated to finding a way to help other civilizations grow.
Okay, so now, just tell me the process of when you're going to Earth. What do you need to do first?
I need to convert into human form.
How do you do that?
We're put through a training that builds us into a different way and develops us more. And we're given medications, but they're plant medicine.
So tell me about the plant medicine. Which one is that? And what does that do?
The blue leaves help to give us a further knowledge and understanding of how civilization should work.
How long does the training take?
222 years.
And who is training you? When you finish the training, then what do you do next?
We get into a small compressed ship, and we start making our way to Earth. It takes about it takes a while. It takes probably, even though we're traveling at the speed of light, still will take 222,000 light years.
222,000 light years?
Yeah.
So you live for 100,000 to 200,000, almost a lifetime.
When we're taking our plant medicines, it lengthens our lifespan.
So the plant medicine, tell me, so that will change the time?
Lengthen the lifespan.
So when you're, so how many, so this ship only can take one person or?
Only one person.
And who, you can operate the ship?
No, the ship just goes by itself.
So what is it this ship is operated by?
Our leader still controls it, even when we're not on our planet.
So when you are in the ship, since it takes a while to get to Earth, what do you do?
We ponder on our lifetimes, and we think about how we can further grow civilization.
And so, is this your first time going to Earth?
Yes.
And so when you get to Earth, what do you do? What are you planning to do?
Study civilization and make it grow with music.
Why with music?
Because music affects you emotionally and can affect you physically because your emotions cause you to do different things.
I see. So when you get close to Earth, when you can see Earth, what happens?
We're let out of the spaceship, and we kind of swim over to Earth.
How do you do that?
We let out water through our hands. We go through them.
So where is that? Which part is that water on Earth? Do you remember?
I don't.
And when you touch the water, how do you feel?
Amazing.
So you don't have the same water on your planet?
The Earth water is fresher. It's newer, but it won't stay that way for long if pollution continues to increase.
Right, so then what do you do next?
Into civilization and provide them with ways that they can manage their emotions and ways that they can help each other and stay connected.
But I'm confused. That Mars was born on Earth. This is a different lifetime?
It is.
But the one you talk about just now, that you just came to Earth, you came here to just help.
Came to help, but they also came to create what would be Mars. And that's why I have a connection to them.
Oh, so that's why when you decide to come to Earth, to be born on Earth, and you give yourself this name, Mars.
And Mars's mother was also my mother on a different planet.
So you're talking about the planet Mars?
No, on our planet.
Yeah.
Mars's mom was also my mom, but in a different lifetime.
What kind of a connection you had with your mom?
I didn't, and there was some sort of connection between us, even if we couldn't talk, communicate, whatever.
Right. I'm talking about your mom on Earth, Kim. Do you had any connection with her before? Why you decide to choose her to be your mom?
Because she was the smartest and would be the most nurturing, caring, and would mess up sometimes, make some mistakes, but still in the end be able to care for me.
See. And how about your dad? Is there any reason you chose him?
He has his flaws. He has a lot of flaws. But in his heart, he knows that he still loves me.
Oh, I see. Very good. So tell me a little bit more about the time that you came to Earth to help. And what else did you do?
What do you mean?
So when you came to Earth and you went through the water, and then you help. What did you do to help?
Like I said, I brought a lot of music related talents, and I moved my talents into my future.
But what do you look like when you are on Earth?
I have tan skin, but there's one blue spot on my cheek from when I was on the other planet.
So you look like human.
I do look human.
But this human body, where did you get this body?
I morphed into it with the plant medicines.
Oh, and so, but this person lived in where on Earth? And what was your name?
I still went by the name Octavia, but I moved around the world and eventually landed on going to the United States.
Yes.
New York specifically.
So when was this, if you use the Earth year?
2007.
So is this, in a way, the life before Mars?
Yeah.
Okay. So this person is still there?
Not anymore. Time ended and continued on with Mars.
So how this person ended his life? Or her? Is it male or female?
Gender isn't really looked at.
Okay. How this person continued his or her life as Mars? How did you do?
Transmit, remember it all the time. I was still there and could be unlocked.
Oh, I see. So what is the Mars purpose on Earth?
To help other people through music.
Is she doing, if he or she is doing that?
Yes.
Very good. So we always can continue this another time. I will get more information from doing a session like this. And now